Hey guys, I think I'm going to try out a few things today. Try and get some money, try and finally get on our feet. That we got fighter mode. I don't really want to PvP the whole series sort of thing, because it's pretty rough right now. We'll see if that's still the best way to make money. Alright, check these other methods. Hopefully we sell this split screen on C2 as well. And I decided to try to farm burrow salmons, see if we can get any, if they're too tough, and if we can sell them. Oh, hopefully this goes well. So I saw someone actually has a Holy Beast party. I'm going to try and join it if I can. A really good way to make money if you get lucky with the bit coupons, so if they'll have me, then I'll happily go. Make sure to ask, because I'm kind of just leeching in this party mostly. Well, the least I can do is try and help find the boss. Oh, that was lucky. Well, that was unfortunate. Actually finished the kill. Oh, that's nice. Got a title. Not really worth anything. But maybe we'll use that. Like you done. I forgot how bad it was running around without the speed set. So on done. By who done? This cute tunnel. Look at this golden boy. Please give me 100 mil. 1080. Another nice Digicort. Bayou Court. And that's the last of the Holy Beasts. We didn't get any coupons, but we got new cores. It's 4 cores. That's actually really nice. It's really nice of those guys to carry us. Ups to them. We open these boxes because they don't normally have very good stuff anyway. Probably just get some predation data. I wasn't recording because I didn't think we'd get anything, but I just opened this attack capsule that we had and we got data killer high class. That's going to be at least like 80-90 mil just from that, which is absolutely huge for us. Very happy with that. These titles as well, I think I'll just use them both on Vmon. The strength title is actually better than what we've currently got, so probably just put that on. Just while we're trying to sell these items, I'm going to go try Astamon still. Got interrupted by that Holy Beast rotation, but it was definitely worth it. We've got a buyer for our data killer and one of our cores. It's going to be 100 mil. That's the most we've ever had by far. Probably about time I explain what I'm going to do with the next bit of money. I'm going to make at least 1 Lilith, maybe 2. We've got the stuff for 2 Liliths, 2 plot 1. We just need to level them up. We need their cards, we need evolutors, and after we level them up a bit, we're probably going to need provoke. This money is probably going to go towards that. Let's go back to Astamon while we try and buy and sell some things. You know, we'd have a lot more options if we landed on Ugg boots on the reward board, but unfortunately we're already past it, so it'll be a long time to get around that board again. Okay, that's our Astamon rotation finished. Got 3 salmons, which is actually pretty lucky, I think. So it wasn't too bad at all. It only took like 20 minutes, I think, and hopefully if I can sell this, that will be 30 mil. So pretty good. That's 27 mil. So I decided to farm some sky keys while I wait for these things to sell and buy. Probably gonna level the future Lilith while I do this. Maybe even use the daily XP potion the weekend as well, so plus 1000% XP, 2000% with the potion should be fairly fast. So I'm still mid Sky 1 farming. I just managed to get a deal on Lilith and Holy Digimon for 45 mil, so that's great. I was going to buy 2, but I think I'll leave them for now and just go with 1. We'll see what else we can do with the money. The evolutors that we need from V-Codes, that's Holy Digimon. And that's Lilithmon. Very nice. So that's the XP pot finished. Level 62, 61, 53. It's not bad. I'm gonna keep going until I finish this Royal Base Floor 3 key. Probably gonna take me like half an hour at least. Maybe more than that actually. But after that, I'm gonna test out if I can cheese some places with Lilith, now that we've got her. By the way, I wanted to show something that most people probably don't know. You go to the consignment store, just run up here, talk to this guy. You can sell items to him without having to leave your spot. Pretty handy. That was the last pattern I needed before making the floor 3 key. Actually pretty good timing because self-maintenance just about to happen in 15 minutes. I'll hopefully sell this for 45 or 50 mil. It did take longer to make than I expected. Got a few things that I'd like to test out to see if I can speed up the money making a bit. So I'm actually doing an Estimon rotation right now. I just looked in my inventory and realized that I probably turned that blitzscreen on C2 into predation data, which is not ideal. That's like 150 mil. I had an offer for it. So that 3 hours of PvP is kind of wasted now. But I'm going to continue and recoup it. That's 30 mil. That's 45 mil. Fighting one of these guys because they seem to be a really good way to get XP since they're not very strong and there's only one of them, so it's dead easy, even with the skill. The XP is good. The only thing is that you have to find them on the map and wait for them to respawn. We already got 1L digicode, which is going to help with our Shiro quests, which I think I'll do shortly. I tried a bunch of the L Digimon in Sky 2, see if I could beat them even super slowly, but it just does not seem possible right now. We should be able to finish all these Gashira quests now with our digicodes. We just need to bring in things that he asks for. So that's all the Gashira quests done. He gives us a force set, which is going to be really nice for us actually. So if you didn't know, these are pretty much the strongest cards in the game. But now this Royal Knight's force is going to be super useful for us if we try any bosses, because for most bosses there's a 5% chance that it'll just insta-kill them when you use it, which means that it's very effective for us right now since we can't actually do that much damage normally anyway. The other two have really good damage multipliers, and all of them give you 100% accuracy and hit all Digimon, but we're not going to waste them. We're going to keep them for when we have a good use for them. Some more Yuki rewards since we got him to level 60. I was like diversifying what I'm doing because it stops me from getting bored. It's always fun to try out new things and see if there's a new thing that could be better, or just take you away from grinding Sky 1 all the time. Right now we're going to go try and see if we can use Lilith to reflect some damage on some of the silver and gold bosses in Darkness Dungeon 2. If that doesn't work, we're going to just farm some of the mobs in Darkness Dungeon 1 and try and get ourselves Darkness Dungeon 3 floor passes to either sell or use. So yeah, you can really kill any of these silver or gold bosses. I was trying to join this party for each hunt, which is the silver bosses, but it looks like it's filled up. For now, I think we'll just go back to Darkness Dungeon 4.1, try and farm ourselves some of the materials to make the Darkness Dungeon 3 floor pass. I didn't realize the time, but there is a demon army in Mud Village right now. So I'm going to go try and kill some of the demons there on channel 1, and hopefully we'll get some rewards that we can sell for some cash. So we finished the demon event, 29 symbols. I think 29 is not bad for how long we were there. It's less than 10 minutes. So I think we'll buy 3 times 10 of the steamed buns. I don't know if I'll use these or sell them yet. If we do sell them, it's probably about 500k to a mil each. 15 to 30 mil for 10 minutes work. That's super good. We just finished the ingredients for 10 DD3 passes. Actually, it wasn't too bad killing the E level ones. When Majestic procs, it can still one-hit all of them most of the time. There we go. So these fast ones, I'm not going to sell any of them, I think. I'm going to keep them around just in case someone pops up with a party for Volto Vortamon. I think right now I'm going to use one and go see if there's anything that I can do to earn money there. That took us like 10 minutes, but killed Belial. If you didn't know, Belial is the fastest spawning silver boss in the game. Only takes about 30 minutes to respawn, 25 to 35 minutes. He has a bit of extra drops compared to other silver bosses. He drops the normal stuff, but he also drops his card, which is a red card, C1 to C5. His card combination doesn't work same as other Digimon. You have to have the C1 to be able to make him, and that's super rare to drop, and also super rare to combine compared to normal cards. It also drops a title that you can sell to a store for 100 mil, so that's a nice bonus too, if you're lucky. Oh, I found a Volto Bottomon. I'm just creating a party now. Oh, oops. Well, found Volto Bottomon. Just creating a party now. Hopefully some people can come help kill the boss. It can actually be a bit useful now since I have Royal Knight's Force, which is pretty good. Alright, we got our full party. There we go. Didn't get lucky this time, just a premium box. I'm gonna call it a night here, I think it's pretty late. Well, let's see what we get from this premium box first though. Okay, that's not useful at all. I don't want to finish this video until we have at least like 300 mil. It's morning. I'm ready to grind for the day. I think I'll do some more Astamon rotations and try and make some Darkness Dungeon 3 floor teleports to sell. We're going to make 150 mil before the end of the video, so that will bring us up to 300. Let's see how fast we can get it. I just killed another Volto. We actually just got 100 blessing. So we got 100 blessings from that Volto. It's pretty nice. Yeah, it's like 60 mil or something. So that's definitely a good start to the day. Open this Prem box. That's not too bad. Maybe we'll be able to sell that for 20 mil or so. Managed to join the end of a Holy Beast party with these 3 strong men. Hopefully we can get some coupons or calls. You got a call? Not bad. But for those that didn't know, I thought I should probably explain these holy beasts that we've been killing. Basically, they're a world boss that spawns every 2.5 to 3.5 hours. They have a chance to drop 100 mil, 500 mil, 1 bill, and 2 bill coupons. They're a really nice way to spend our time sometimes. We're not really useful in the party right now. Hoping to get level 71 soon so we can have provoke, so we can kind of be a tank for the party. So our damage isn't really very good. But luckily we've found some nice people that still accept us even though we're pretty much leeching. They also drop the Holy Beast cores, which are worth about 10 mil each. We got one and sold one that run. So it's a nice little bonus too. Now I was going to go on the last bit that we need to reach 300 mil, but I realized something while we were hunting the Holy Beast that there are Shoutmon that are like level 90 Elder Digimon on the map that has Swan. So I'm gonna test killing them and seeing if they give decent XP, because they're probably not very weak compared to most Elder Digimon. Another thing some people probably don't know is that when certain Digimon spawn, when they render into the game, they give you like 1 or 2 like frames of lag, and you can use this to figure out if bosses are nearby or just certain models that make you lag. Shoutmon's one of those, so I'm kind of just running around waiting for the lag to hit. If I get it, then I know that there's probably one close by. Shoutmon X4 was too strong. He seemed about as strong as the Sky 2 mobs. We're looking for Shoutmon X2 right now. Hopefully they're weak enough that we can kill them for XP. So we finally found an X2. Okay, that wasn't bad at all. They give the same XP as the higher level Elder Digimon, like I thought, so we're actually just gonna try and level here to 71 on our Lilith so that we can get provoke. The only thing is finding these guys without a speed set takes a little while, but other than that, it's pretty easy. I'm gonna just try and find their rough spawn points and pop worlds after we kill a few of them. We're still leveling, but I we went to admin to buy this provocation trait, which is going to be nice for when we get level 71 on Lilith. I'm going to put that on her. It's going to set us back a bit from our 300 mil cash goal, but that's not a problem. It's super useful to have. So we finished our hour of XP farming. We got to level 68 and 66. We took a 10-minute break or something about halfway through to do something in real life. Looks like we got about 18 of the Shoutmon X2. But not bad. I made a little map that I'll show on screen of where I found the spawn locations if anyone else does this in the future. It's definitely a decent way to farm XP if you don't have clothes, because they're pretty weak. I'm gonna go try and find the different extras Digimon that have L versions to see if they give good XP as well, because if they do, then that's another option, and we still need to get to level 71, so I'll probably do some training off the XP pot. So it looks like Ballistamon's about the same difficulty as Shoutmon X2. Seems to give about the same XP, probably exactly the same, at the same level. So I'll probably hunt some more of these till I get close to 71. For those searching for this Ballistamon, the encyclopedia says Gekomon Village, but it's actually in Gekomon Forest, so keep that in mind. I think this map is actually better than West Gecko Forest for the X2 because there's Shoutmon here as well in Gekomon Forest, as well as the Ballistamon, so there's just more spawns, which means not as much running around. So I think this is probably our best training spot right now. Probably go back to Sky 1 for a little bit. This map is great though, there's Shoutmon and Ballistamon, so if you run around a bit then you can find them much faster than the other maps. We'll have to remember this when we have our daily XP pot in the future. We've got quite a nice range of codes now if we need to get anything from them. And we still have some things to sell with the Digi Blessings and Slagemon card. You know, I'm not really sure why I killed the L Digimon at this point, because these guys give more XP an hour anyway, pretty much. So yeah, I'm just going to stick with the V Divas. Can take a while if they get a hit off, but most of the time that doesn't happen now. So we've got fighter mode, and we can also attack with the ones that we recall, so save some time as well. Because of the lack of inventory space, I'm just gonna camp one Diva for now while we're leveling. Or maybe we can just sell the one pattern, or maybe just store it for later keys. Plus 50 mil. I'm pretty close to being able to get 71 on Lilith. We already have some XP scrolls ready, and I'm actually just killing Solomon for the codes to finish up the last level now. I wanted to test if it was comparable to just staying in Sky 1. Nice. That's level 71 for Lilith 1. Now we can put Provoke on now. We need at least level 71 to put an added trait. So now that we've got that, we can use her as a tank basically. Go make sure to get some extra V codes to get an Evoluta, so we can go and do that now. Nice. So now we can be useful in tank when needed in parties, so at least going to be slightly useful compared to before. I think this is the way to go when you don't have any gear or anything, because sometimes you can do a decent amount of damage with the Reflect as well, with Lilith Sloth, with the Lust. By the way, if you've noticed, I've got full strength on my Lilith one rather than Con, which tanks normally go, is because the more defense you have, then the less damage the Lust does, reflect damage. So I'm trying to maximize my damage by just raising HP instead of defense. That's why I go full strength. So we've got about 100 mil to make before the end of the video. I'm going to spend some time figuring out what I want to do for that. Maybe go do some farming. 50 mil. 100 L memories from a random Megamon. Nice. This ninja costume is going to help us get around so much easier. I'm not sure when I'm going to use it yet, but it's really nice that we landed on that. I'm making some Darkness Dungeon 3-4 passes now. With this we should hit over 300 mil after we sell them. That's 10 mil. That's 55 mil. So that brings us to 312 mil total. This episode we've also got Lilith level 71 with Provoke, which is going to be super useful for us in the future. We've also leveled up our other Digimon. We even got some Tamer XP, so a little bit closer to 301. I've finally decided on a goal for the series now, which is pretty ambitious, I'd say, but I think it would be nice to go for. We won't end this series until we get a total of 5 billion bits. I think it's easily achievable within the next couple of weeks or maybe month or two. Got some plans, and hopefully it works out. Maybe we'll get lucky on some drops. Thanks for watching.